Rural Heritage on RFD TV is brought to you by Rural Heritage Magazine, a bi-monthly magazine featuring articles about farming and logging with draft animal power, small-scale diversified family farming and homesteading, and other aspects of our rich rural heritage. Rural Heritage Magazine, borrowing from yesterday to do the work of today. For subscription information, please call 319-362-3027 or order online at www.ruralheritage.com. Welcome to another episode of Rural Heritage on RFD TV. Last week we took a ride on the Pendleton Roundup Wagon Train in the Blue Mountains of Eastern Oregon. This week we spent some time in Frog Heaven Meadow where the wagon train camped each night. We see how the horses, mules, and their owners spend their time relaxing off the trail and take a look at what goes into making sure the participants are well fed, entertained, cleaned up, and ready to go the next day.
We found 3 or 4 camps that we enjoy the most. And through the years, typically, the last few years we have found that we enjoy most one camp, and then we wagon wheel out of it. We come back to one camp, and we found that the response that we've got is people have enjoyed that the most. So we've decided until we hear different, they're enjoying that the most. So we found a camp that we can wagon wheel out of and come back to the same camp. In the prior to that, we would, I guess, leapfrog and go to different camps as we went. But it was a lot more entailed,
yeah.
And we got a lot more tired.
Yeah, right.
So
a lot less fun.
In the end, it was.
Right.
So as long as we can find the country and see different places each day,
right,
we enjoy the wagon wheel effect. So that's what we're doing now. And, you know, we've got a trail crew that has found us those areas, so we enjoy it.
Is this national forest?
It is. And in the past, we've had some big ranches that have been very kind to us and let us cross their property. Presently, we do stay on national forest ground, and they've been good to work with us. Yesterday, we traveled through the Starky Experiment Station, and they were good to us. It's an elk. It's a 40 square mile high enclosure area for an elk study. They let us into that. We have to open a gate to get in and get out. Anyway, they let us in, and
right.
We go through it. They've been good to work with, and we've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Don't suppose you saw any elk. Make a lot of noise.
I personally did not. Others did.
Horseback riders probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Yesterday, I think we had 18 wagons, and the guy asked me, "Think we'll see elk?" And he was the 18th wagon. I said, "You absolutely won't see elk." But yeah, a noise like this, not much chance of it. But the horseback ride.
Doggone wind anyway.
So what time did they start eating breakfast? What time did they start lining
6:30.
up? Okay.
And they line up. They line up.
Coffee?
Yep. Oh yeah, coffee.
Juices, apple juice, orange juice,
Hot water.
chocolate, hot water, hot chocolate, milk, muffins, cantaloupe, strawberries.
That's plenty. You don't have to give me the whole menu. That's
Oh,
perfect.
okay.
I'll be here tomorrow morning. I'll see it.
Yeah, you.
So you get up around 4:30, somewhere in there.
Yep. Yeah.
And then as soon as breakfast is done, we load them up with lunch because they go out on, meet them halfway on their trail, and you cook some lunch out there. And
You're
then-
Cook it out there.
Yeah.
You take a grill with you.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been on a wagon train where they've done that. I've been on a lot of wagon trains.
Have you really?
Never been on one where they did that. It's almost always they're on their own.
Oh
Some
no.
guys will haul stuff, they'll grill their own
no.
when they get out there.
So
but
the
never.
first day is I take pizzas to them and I cook them and I smoke them and cook them.
Really?
Yeah, 33 of them to be precise. And then and we don't make them, just pop in Murphy's pizzas, but we smoke. Have you ever smoked pizza?
No, but it sounds terrific.
It's phenomenal.
I bet.
And then yesterday, what did I do yesterday? That was pizza. That was the first day. So today I did French dip, but it's also got bell peppers and onions and mushrooms in it. It's almost a Philly without the cheese, yeah.
Right.
And then there's chips and cookies and watermelon and carrots and celery and apples. Of course, half the time they feed it to the horses, but that's all right. And then tomorrow I'm doing kebabs. I don't put it on a stick. It's stir fry on a grill. But and what else? And then Friday we stay in camp, but we cook them lunch, and that's pulled pork. I do pulled pork. So
Pork butt?
yeah. My pulled pork's done a little differently. I simplified the recipe years ago. So what I do different is I cut them into fish-sized chunks. Take a pork butt, just cut in fish-sized chunks, season it, and then I throw all those on the top rack, because otherwise there's so much fat that I'll catch on fire. When I catch on fire, it's because I'm cooking pork butt. And all those fish-sized chunks now get a smoke ring on them.
Right.
So I cook them 140, 150, 160 degrees, typically about 160, because I want a little bit of burn.
Sure.
Because pork's done at 140. Like tonight I'll pull at 140, and that's just pork loin. But every one of those fish-sized chunks now has got a smoke ring around it.
Right.
Your
right.
pork butt, when you cook it, all you have is one smoke ring around the entire thing.
Right. No, you're
And,
right.
and I have a little bit of that
You got all
char.
that surface area now.
Yes, and then I pan it to break down the tissue with the steam. Try it.
I will.
You're gonna like
will.
it. So tonight is pork loin, potatoes.
Potatoes are mashed with?
No, they're just those. They're that kind of that au gratin. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing special on the potatoes tonight. What else am I doing tonight?
Cucumber salad.
Yeah, beans, and then
Baked beans?
they're a ranch bean. I don't like baked beans. They're more of they're kind of in between like a chili bean and a baked bean, I guess.
Cool.
They're a good bean. In fact, they're my favorite bean out of a can. We're doing biscuits tonight, aren't we?
Biscuits tonight, aren't
We're doing biscuits tonight.
we? No, we're not.
That's tomorrow night?
That's tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow night. What else? Oh, and brownies tonight.
Oh, you are doing biscuits tonight.
I am doing biscuits tonight. Okie dokie. And tomorrow, you'll be here tomorrow night. Oh yeah, you will. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here
Tomorrow I'll make a blueberry dump cake. You'll like that.
Great.
Simple. You know what? That's probably a fair amount of pepper. Besides,
Hey,
I'm
you did it for quite a while.
doing it for quite a while, yeah. Let's see if we can get this stuff mixed up reasonably well. Now let's make sure these don't leak, but we're gonna find out. So far we're good. So far, I guess a brand new food bucket. Had to check it first. Might have to split it up so I can stir it later.
It would be a shame if it just popped open, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Then I'd be making a corn salad. I wanted to see how well it mixed up. There's a lot in here. How do we look at liquid? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta get a spoon and see what it tastes like. Feel good. We're in business.
Cool.
Pretty good for a guest.
If you enjoy seeing how our ancestors lived during America's rural yesterday, you're going to love looking at these books. Volume 1 is fieldwork showing horses and vintage tractors preparing seed beds, planting, cultivating, and harvesting the crop. Volume 2 shows the work being done in the barn and farmyard, feeding and watering the livestock, getting the crop into the barn, milking the cows, shearing the sheep, and collecting the eggs. In Volume 3, we go inside the home to see the family in the kitchen canning vegetables, in the parlor listening to the radio, and in the dining room for family supper. We also head into town to shop at the general store or visit on the town square on Saturday night. Each book has over 140 large format pages. They sell for $24.95 each, or you can buy 2 for $44.95, or all 3 for $54.95 plus shipping. Call 1-877-647-2452 to order. That's 1-877-647-2452.
First thing I want you to do is tell him what's the best part of wagon train.
The kids
Wow!
The kids camp.
All right. We usually have more, but it's such a hot day.
Sure.
They all decide to go swimming.
Yep.
Okay. So we've been talking about rocks. I have brought every day I've had a little bit of rocks from my grandpa's rock collection. You guys got to see a few things over there. What can you tell me about those rocks over there? Pam? They are special.
They are pretty.
They're very pretty.
They're unique.
They're very unique. Who can tell me the biggest one over there? Can you tell me what that is? What? That's not the biggest one. Where's the biggest one? What's that one?
Crystal.
It was a quartz.
That one was rose quartz.
Rose quartz. Okay. What's the other big one on this side?
Fossil.
What kind of a fossil? Did you know what that was?
A skull. Fish.
He guessed skull. There was a fish.
A
What's the
salmon?
biggest one there? Do you know what that is?
A salmon.
Nope. No.
I think they're small.
I bet I'm stumped on that one. This one right here. Do you see what's on the bottoms right here?
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys see all that? What do you suppose that would have come from?
A dinosaur. A dinosaur.
Or
A rhino. A T-Rex.
Nope.
A nose.
no? You're getting closer. What?
Megalodon tooth.
Yes.
Megalodon tooth.
This is the megalodon tooth. This is actually a mammoth.
Oh.
It's like, do you see an elephant today?
No.
Okay, but you've seen pictures of elephants and stuff? This is actually a mastodon.
What are you cooking?
Got kebabs on. Potato salad. Worked really hard on that asparagus and celery. Get it cut up. Maybe not. Someone else cut it up. So,
Still counts. Can I see the kebabs?
oh, absolutely.
Stir fry?
It's basically stir fry.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That is pretty.
It's back to time to stir them anyway, so.
That is gorgeous.
Get it out of your way.
So would you guys have come pretty much the same way we did, or do you,
I
do you not
believe-
probably
no,
don't know?
you guys did a little different route. That's don't get away from me. Oh, they got away. Oh well.
Might be a little rougher than what you had to do? Or you went through some pretty
you
rough
should have went
road?
through rougher country than we did. So
But even still, you guys must bounce along some spots.
we just
Not bad?
just go slow.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to do, you know. But
You must be getting ready to do this just as soon as you're done cleaning up from breakfast.
yes,
Yeah, I would think. And then you get back and then take a shower and make supper.
there you go. There you go.
I think that's when I walked in on you. Not in the shower, but
No, not in the shower. That's a good part.
yes, sir.
I didn't hear it. No hands. No hands. That's pretty much definite.
That means you cannot go on your face.
You can't wipe your face.
That means you cannot touch the pipe pad.
Turn it.
Turn it so you can eat it. You can use your teeth to turn it. You cannot use your hands for doing anything.
Sorry.
Okay?
What's a complete pie? All crust, everything.
Crust, everything.
Okay. Off the bottom too.
How much can I have left in my beard?
Everything.
And there can be none spit on the ground
What about the table?
or the table.
5,
4, 3, 2, go!
Right.
Good girl.
Let me bear one.
You can do it. I'm going in my eye.
Really, you can buy one of those too?
Oh, Peaches. Neck and neck. Come on, Daddy.
You got a critter, huh?
Come on, Daddy.
Bottom.
There you go. There you go. I'm thinking we're pretty darn close right now.
Hi, I'm Joe Mishka of Rural Heritage Magazine. I'm on location of one of the many events we cover that celebrates our rural heritage. If you enjoy our show, check out our magazine, where you'll learn more about the people that blend the past with what works today. You can save almost 20% off the newsstand price by subscribing at ruralheritage.com or chat with us at 877-647-2452. That's toll-free 877-647-2452.
So Brian, can we start at 9 in the morning instead of 9:30?
As long as the shoes are tight.
Okay. We'll be
We had
ready.
we had a problem with
I know.
the farrier today. Yeah, we're gonna leave kind of.
Well cooked.
Any other issues? Happy? So share any information that if a teamster's not here and they didn't hear it, share the information with them. Thank you for the help that you're giving each other.
I got your horse.
How come you put up 2 pens?
Oh, that one's on a diet.
Okay, no, I mean with the one over on the other side.
Oh,
Is that somebody else?
that's their shade pen.
Okay, sure. I could have figured that out probably.
You can make this hit a big circle too if you wanted.
Sure,
It works nice, but it's kind of labor intensive.
right.
Telescopes. This here is to keep her from bending over and bending this down. Otherwise, you would never get back together.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep. So you drive in posts on each of them? Or no, not every,
Oh no,
just on
no.
the gate.
Just where they might have the water, the gate,
Gotcha.
the food in case they pulled it or something.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got a hot wire just to keep them from leaning over it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it worked good if you're going to stay a few days. You know, if you're just one night, I just put them in the
temperate
corral, and then there's high ties on the trailer. So.
Do a lot of horses do good on high ties, or?
You know, a lot of them do, like over there.
Yeah.
But I have a friend who in the last 3 years has lost 2 horses on a high tie. Somehow they've gotten their back over or their legs over. That one broke his back somehow or another.
Oh my goodness.
2 of them died in 3 years.
I'll be darned.
I think I'd give it up after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the horse.
Yeah.
Also on the conditions, probably too.
Yeah.
You never know what'll come up if you're not there.
Yeah. Well,
it's nice and close to the water for you too.
Yes, that's true too.
So you can send your wife out to get water.
That's our exercise program, going back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, the other neat part about this, see, there's the other kind of collapsing of those over there.
Yep.
But they don't telescope. So this is
so they got big panels they've got to put away.
Yes, but then where do you put them? This is 100 feet altogether. 100
no
feet.
kidding.
But
So it's good. You can make a bigger ring than this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All around. Because they're 10-foot panels, 10-foot panels.
I see.
But since they telescope, you could fit the whole thing between the cab of the truck and the water tank.
Nice.
So that makes it really handy.
That's nice. Yeah.
And those feeders are good.
They are
because
nice.
They'll help prevent loss of hay.
Absolutely.
Probably, I'll bet 25% hay is saved because they'll spread it around, you know, go to the bathroom on and everything else.
The Lord blessed us well. We have her half-sister, and they both were field bred when we bought them.
Oh, really?
We were never going to have a mare on the place, and I said, but oh, wouldn't that be fun?
My goodness, that's a great story.
We lost one of the foals.
Oh.
But, yeah. So we brought them home, and they turned out to be nice girls.
They're a great size. What a handy size. They're perfect.
Oh boy, howdy, the Lord blessed us there too, because we were looking at those mammoth guys.
Right, right. Well, and crossbreds always have such a better disposition too, or at least a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today at Rural Heritage on RFD TV, where we borrow from yesterday to do the work of today. This program is available for purchase. To order your copy, please call 319-362-3027 or visit www.ruralheritage.com. Rural Heritage is a bi-monthly magazine dedicated to draft animal farming and logging, as well as other aspects of our rich rural heritage. It is published by Mishka Press, which also offers a complete line of back-to-the-land books, DVDs, and calendars. Call or write for a catalog or subscription information, or visit our website at www.ruralheritage.com.